Alright guys, good morning. It's KEMCY here, and in this one I just want to show you guys practically what I want when it comes to dating and proofreading some of the works which I'm going to be sending to you, because this is exactly what you would be doing. You don't have to bother yourself about whatever you've known over the time. When it comes to this work, every work has its modus operandi, and in this one I'm just going to be showing you practically what I'm actually looking for. So I sent you two jobs. Every written works comes in pairs. You have the raw file, which could look like this, assuming this is the inbox of your email, and then you have this other one that begins with the keyword rewritten. Now this is the one that has already been rewritten. The only thing is just that there are some mistakes, there are some grammatical errors, some some issues with the work which I really want you to fix. But if you look at the work critically, there are not so much issues with it. Just for you to read it, look at it again, edit certain things, and put the two works, both the original work and the rewritten work, in pari passu, so that they can actually match and give us a complete thought. So now what you do is, first of all, you have to download it. First of all, you download the raw material, that is the original material, which is already downloading here. Then you can also you would also download the finished written work. So we wait for that to actually download. I want to believe that has taken. Okay, so now you can see you have your works here in the download folder. You have the raw file, and you have the written work. So now let's open both of the two of them. Open this one, and you also open this other one here. All right. Enable edits. You minimize it. You also have the written work here. Okay. All right. So you have the written work here, and then we also have the raw file here. Now there is a way you can do it faster, just a method which I employ, which could actually help you. You can decide to restore down the work. It will look like this. You minimize it, then you also restore down the written work. It would look like this. Now let's close our browser. Let's close our browser. All right, so now these are the two works we have. Now we have the written work, and then we have the raw work here. Now you see they are on two tabs now. And this is what I'm going to be doing. I'll just extend this to the end, and also extend this to the end. Now our concentration is actually with this one, because this is the one that you have to submit, that you have to hand in for me. The first thing is to just scan through the work, just scan through it, check out certain things, get to know what the topic is. You see the topic here is steps how to start flour business in Nigeria, whereas here it is step-by-step instructions to begin flour business in Nigeria. It's actually the same thing, just a change of words and grammar. Now you see, if you look at it, just first of all, just go through it first, scan through it, skim through it to the end. You're gonna be seeing some things that may not really make sense. All right, now you've had an idea of what it is all about, so you go back to the end. Now don't bother too much about this other side. Concentrate on the written work. You would be coming over here from time to time to check if there are certain things that really don't fit into this place, which you can replace. So let's begin. You say Nigeria is one of full stop, the big case. You see that there's a mistake, so you can just change this, move the full stop, change from capital to small letter, so it becomes Nigeria is one of the biggest producers of flour in sub-Saharan Africa. That's okay. More than 300,000 tons. I think this should be double. That is more than 300,000 tons Well, let's see. Okay, let's leave it at that. Produced per annum. That's okay. Now, governments have understood that the fate of agribusiness in Nigeria lies in the processing of agro item as far as profits, riches creation, and work area is concerned. Well, this makes a sense to an extent, but why don't we say in the processing of agro items? Let's blue. Okay, it's already pluralized. Okay, as far as profit, instead of saying riches creation, why don't we say wealth creation, and instead of saying work, say employment and creation of wealth, say wealth in the processing of agro items as far as profit, wealth creation, and generation of employment opportunities. Generation of employment opportunities is concerned. All right, so you move on. As of late, the Nigerian Exports Promotion Council said that federal government will soon boycott the exportation of raw materials to different nations. Instead of saying boycott, why don't we take it to say will soon place a ban on it? You see, the two things must not be exactly the same. If this place will soon ban the exportation of raw materials to other countries, then this place should not also be will soon ban. Just change it to will soon place a ban. That has changed it. Now there is have to begin processing the plenitude raw materials accessible in Nigeria. Then you come back to it, because this doesn't really make a sense. You come back to this other line here and see what was there. See, there is need to begin to start processing the abundance raw materials available in Nigeria. You can just change here to there is therefore the need to begin processing a large amount or a large quantity of raw materials accessible in Nigeria to Nigerians. Then you scroll down. One of the agri products to begin processing is which is produced literally as well as is promptly accessible in enormous markets in the nation. Well, you can just change this to, one of the agri products to begin processing is, you can just say is that which is produced locally. Let's change this to locally produced locally and in large quantities, as well as is promptly accessible in enormous markets in the nation. You can just change it to as well as it's promptly accessible in large markets in the nation. You see, this is the essence of editing. I would have gone on and on, but you can see exactly what I mean. Just keep the two of them, compare the two, make some editing on the two of them without necessarily. You see, as you can scroll up here, you can also scroll up here, so you can work on both screens at the same time, change things on the two screens at the same time, do your editing, and after which you just go through it, read it one by one all through to the end. It's as simple as that. Now if you can know how to make use of things like, okay, for example, now you can see that I here is in small letters, but this is not what it's supposed to be. You can simply copy this out. You can just copy this out. If you don't know how to do it, don't try. Press Ctrl H, paste it, come here, press Ctrl H again, change from this small letter I to capital letter, and then replace all. 8 replacements have been made. Press OK. Then come and check it again. See that all those small letter I, which is the name, which is representing a person, has been changed, and that makes your work quite easy. Equipment ought to be singular, so you change it to singular, and then you just do your editing. Additionally, anything after additionally should have a comma, so you simply just put a comma here. These are just simple mental things that you just use, simple idea of lexis and structure, grammatical placement, and all those things to just edit your work. The space here is too much. Press your backspace, and that's done. As simple as that. Then you keep saving it, just keep saving it, and you are good to go. So ladies and gentlemen, that is basically what I need. It is not a difficult task, it's not too hard, and once you come in contact with headings and subheadings, you just bold them, bold the headings and subheadings, bold all of them. You see this one is a heading, you bold it, then just bold it. That's basically what it is. Then you check it if it's after every so there should be a comma, so you just put a comma here, and that will close it. That's it. Once you put a comma after so, you know that has closed it. So it's not difficult. It's not difficult at all. If you know what to do, you can just finish it within 20 minutes. You are done. It's just a matter of looking at the grammar. Does it make sense? If they're putting USA, it should be Nigeria. If they're putting grammar that is particular to America, you should know, okay, this one is Nigeria. You should look into, as in, it should sound Nigerian. That is basically what I'm looking for. You don't have to go and research, and just edit the one I've sent to you. Look at the grammar, look at the placement of words, look at where you have to put comma, you put comma, where you have to put full stop, you put full stop. Just edit it, change it, make it to look neat, make it to make sense to somebody that is reading it, so that that is just the basic work of editing. So thanks guys for having listened to that. I believe you're gonna just work the way I have shown you, and if you have any questions, you can always put a call across to me on +234 708 576 and I'll be there to answer your calls. You can always continue to chat on social media, and have a great time. Bye bye.